helping you to understand how do we do what we are doing in this place? How do we end up with so much result that we always update you with different kind of results from different angles? Of course, tonight is going to be a night of, too much exposure. So we're going to be exposing a lot of things to you tonight. So all I urge you is to pay close attention to what we have. And of course, because when you see this particular market here, of course, you can see crypto market, and you can see this. What I'm showing you here right now is BTC. Now, of course, BTC for a few days now, BTC, if you look at this, this is a one-day candlestick. BTC came down to this point where you are seeing it right now to $111,684. And the good part of it is that we were actually predicting these things going down to this point. And when you look at the kind of profits I've ever enjoyed within these few days, it has actually come through when the market was pulling back. And the good part of this business is that when the market actually pulls back, it gives us an opportunity to make more money. So when the market is going up, you have no choice but to make money. And I'm going to show you how that particular thing is playing out today. All right. So you see the same market, which actually went down from $124,000 to $111,000, staggered back up to $116,000 to $117,000 today. Do you know what that means? So I'm telling you that a lot of persons today, because immediately that starts to happen, I have to also update us in our inner group and everything. But one beautiful thing about the whole thing is that Ethereum, which is the father of altcoins, has actually showcased its strength once again. And do you know the target before it could ever rest? It must cross $5,000. It must cross $5,000. And what I'm telling you is that while it's crossing $5,000, I want you to know that Bullrun, the alt season, is about to kickstart, which means we are going to see in this September, a lot of things are going to be happening in crypto space. We're going to be seeing all-time highs in this September we are entering. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice, I have only one assignment. And that assignment is that I want you to come to a point where you can look at your account, you can come into your account, you can open your Utrading account, and you can be seeing some coins you are trading like this on profit. You can see all these coins. You can see Dodge is at $112 profit. You can see Dodge. These are long trade, meaning that while the market is pumping, you can see all the coins here. You can see them. You can see them, how all the coins line up in profit. This is what this training tonight is going to be like, to help you on how to deal with this and look at some of them on profit. You can see out on $40. You can see ING. You can see $120. What am I telling you? I tried to update the group earlier today, helping us to understand yesterday the situation in the market and what we're expecting. That we're expecting a very big potential uptrend. And what do you think happened? So what we are talking about is that this bull season is going to be a time of enjoyment. It's going to be a time. You can see this one as well. This CHZ has entered $100 and something at 3.33%. And of course, you can see ADA has entered $100 again at 3.39% as well. What does this thing mean? It means that the market is in a good shape. We have a Greenland. When you look at this particular market today, you will see that Ethereum has done, let me show you, Ethereum has done $4,820 as current price and 12% increase, while BTC is still at 3%. When Ethereum, let me teach you something that most of you don't know. That is why you don't, anybody that don't take action when you hear our voice, we don't speak from just like we are saying things. We are telling you things because we understand how things plays out here. There's a level of expertise. I'm telling you the honest truth. And you see, in this season, for so many of us who have not bought coins to keep and also hold and everything, I pity for you, because that is why every time market goes down, we always urge that you enter the market and buy the dip. And imagine this Solana you see today, you see now, trading at $189, was $198, was trading yesterday was trading around $178. Now imagine that you bought a Solana. This SRP that is trading at $3 was trading around $2.25 or $2.50 yesterday, or even earlier this morning. But look at where it is right now. Some of them has done 9% increase, 6% increase. Now imagine when the leader is doing 20% increase. Some of us, if you are trading with this particular robot and you have your coins on long, right? Now you're gonna be seeing this, some of these coins recovering 20%. You can see some of them. ENA has done 15%. Euro has done 14%, and you can see them. You can see how the percentage looks like. You can see everywhere is green. Just about few days when market pulled back. That's why I say that we enjoy every step of this market, every step of it. So what I'm going to be showing you tonight is not just that I'm showing you results, no. But in as much as that is happening, I also update everybody at the same time on how we are taking advantage of this market. Look at where the market is going to go. Look at the direction the market is going to go. Look at the point we're expecting this market to reach. And when this market comes to this angle, the next move will be so good. And we position everybody. Why? Because whatever we preach, we do that as well. And that is why you can see, of course, today, there are so many profits that are yet to be collected. You can see, today this account has gotten up to $1,300. $1,300 already crushed. And today is not over yet. Now, let me show you something so you understand what I'm saying. When I click on this particular place, you can see some of these coins are over $100 in profit. This profit, I'm waiting for it at 4%. You can see 4% closing. That is where I'm taking my profit. Yes, I understand my game. And the same thing you can also do with this robot as well. So let me shock you on how you can make the most amazing, how you can take advantage of this business at the most simplest way. Why? Because what we do is that we trade the crypto market with this amazing robot. We trade the crypto market with this amazing robot. And we make profit whether the market is going up or the market is coming down. And the same opportunity is what I'm going to be exposing to you tonight. Why? Because you have a lot to enjoy and you have a lot to miss out. You see, as we're ending up in this particular August, entering September, it is going to be a month of all-time highs. And that also means a month of massive blessings. Just imagine what Ethereum did. Let me show you how many hours Ethereum used to do this thing. Let me show you. This is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. This is 2 hours. Imagine within 1 hour. Look at this. From here to here, Ethereum added from 200 to what? To 600. Do you know what this thing means? Impacting the altcoins. And from there, we have this surge and continuous surge. Attachment is an opportunity to buy the dip. So you don't need to come and be knowing how to do this thing here. No. Let me show you. All you needed to do is to launch your robot. Launch your robot. That is why you see why the market is going up. Ethereum, these particular coins, you can see, you cannot find Ethereum here. You may be wondering why. I'm not trading Ethereum. I'm not trading BTC. But once these particular two coins are going up, or more, they profit other coins as well. Delivers on profit. You can see them. Dodge, $100 and something. You can see them. CHC, $100 and something. You can see Dogs, $100 and something. This is how this robot crushes profit 247. So the question is this: If all these particular, all of them will close above $100, that one is sure. That one is sure. But let's say if 10 coins among these coins, if 10 close above $100, how much do you think? How much do you think is already made? That is what we are talking about. So when we teach you things, when you come into this particular Zoom meeting, you should leave this meeting empowered. You should leave this meeting having the belief and the hope that the time for change and change for good has come. Because why? When you pick the information, you can never run dry. That is just the simple thing about it. All you need to do is to follow instructions, understand how we do this, and you will definitely do amazingly well here. And probably, maybe before we finish this training, you will see some of this coin reaching 4%, and some of these trades will close, and you will come to this profit point where you will see that here you will see $1,300 made already. You may see this money increasing before your eyes. So you know, we don't, but once we have put up the robot, we allow the robot to do our job for us. And that is the beauty of trading the crypto financial market. Just imagine the result of 50 days. Look at this. For how many days now? I have done over $1,000 to over $2,000 in a single day. Look at it. From 18th, 19th, 20, 22. You can see it. $2,400 something dollars, $3,100 something dollars, $2,100 something dollars, $1,000 something dollars, $1,300. That is the power of the robot in the crypto market today. And we are just returning to the bullish mood. And these particular weeks, you're going to be seeing some of these coins breaking its all-time highs. And that is example Ethereum have shown. Only today alone, 12% increase. So the question is this: how do you take advantage of this market? How do you make this money? How do you become part of this and start to use this robot to change your life for good? Let me shock you. This robot is free of charge. You don't pay for it. Only thing you need to do is to download it in your phone. How do you download the robot? When you come into our group, be it on Telegram, be it on WhatsApp, or you will see a link on how to download and register this particular Utrading. When you click on that link, it will take you to a place where you input your personal information, and from there you will download the app in your phone. So once you have downloaded the app in your phone, what you needed to do is to download an exchange of your choice. How do you download an exchange of your choice? If you look at this place, you can see this is Bybit, right? This is Bybit, and you can see this is you can see this one is OKX, right? OKX, right? So you can see, so you can use different exchange. You can use Binance, and I'll show you here. If I click on this API Connect, you will multiple different exchanges that you can use to trade the crypto market. Let me show you and shock you how beautiful this business is. Do you know that as good as your money to trade for you? No. And that is why the robot supports you to come in with any choice of your exchange, meaning that you are going to be 100% in charge of your finances. The profit you make is going to be accumulating direct to your exchange, not even in this robot. And that is the beauty, because you have total control. You have total control over everything that you're doing. So all you need to do is to download an exchange of your choice. Now, one is Bybit. You can download Bybit. Depending on the country where you are, there are so many countries where you can access this particular exchange, and there are so many countries where you cannot access it. So for that reason, there are other exchanges you can use no matter the location in the surface of this planet Earth. You can see also Binance, you can see BitGet, you can see OKX, you can see Bitmat, you can see KuCoin, you can see MEX, you can see Gate.io, you can see HTS Global, Kraken Spot, Kraken Futures, Binance US, you can see Big Finesse, You can say Bing X. Any of this exchange, you can use it to trade the crypto financial market. Be you in Europe, in America, in Asia, in Africa, in any part of the world where you find yourself, you can trade the crypto market. And the good news about it is that it is an accepted business model right now, because even USA has already started the crypto reserve, meaning that it is part of what they want to use to secure and safeguard their country economically. So it is a world accepted business. And today, crypto market has toppled, including real estate industry, in market cap. So that's to show you what that also means for us. And I'm telling you, all you need to do is to download an exchange of your choice. Once you have downloaded an exchange of your choice, you need to connect it to this robot. How do you connect it? It will bring me to this, shows me quick and normal. Now, if I click on quick, on the quick, it shows me authorization. Meaning, if I click on this authorization, your server, or maybe network where you are, or whatever, you click on normal. There is a normal way to connect it. When you look at this normal way to connect it, you will see how to carefully what to authorize trading permissions, right? So you click on this wallet sign up here, you will see API tutorial. On this API tutorial, this is a place where the robot is supposed to show you a step-by-step guide, just like what you are going to be seeing right now. A step-by-step guide. Look at this API import guide. It said go to the exchange to create the API and set permissions. Connect to the exchange through the API. Your trading capital is held on the exchange. Powerful. It said please follow the detailed process below. Now you can click on this video. You watch a simple guide on how to connect your API. When you scroll down, you will see manually on how to connect your API. And once you are done connecting your API, you are qualified to start making money for yourself. That is the beautiful thing about it. Look at it. So step-by-step guide. So everything is self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. So you connect your robot, you are good to go. Now, when you have connected your robot, we are here to make money. That is why every time you join this training, what you'll be hearing of is, I made $1,000, I made $2,000. That is the kind of story we want to be hearing. Yes, that is the kind of news we want to be hearing. How much did you make today? Somebody was telling me the other day that I can analyze crypto market, I can do this one, I can do that one. I say, are you a trader? He said, I am a trader, but I don't have capital. This person is not even in our business. He's just an independent person, but he keep making mouth. I know how to analyze crypto. I know how to do this one. I know how to trade. Do you know when we traded this and that? I say, Oga, forget that thing you are doing. Come and use a robot and help yourself. He was telling stories. But of course, me, I don't convince people. Why? I'm not looking for anybody. No. Anything we are doing here is just to help your life. I'm telling you the honest truth. This training today is just to help you a step ahead to benefit from a revolution that is at hand right now. And once you have downloaded your exchange, the next thing is to start making money. Now, the question is this: how do you start making this money? How do you start making the money? You can see how many percentage this market has done today. Isn't that so powerful? You can notice that you can take advantage of this market. Just imagine at a 4% taking profit. It's at over $100. This particular robot is crushing for me at a single coin. But look at every coin here today has done more than 4%. Has done, so many of them has done more than 10% increase. And you're going to be seeing them 20%, 30%, 40%. That is the power of what this robot can do in this market. And all you need to do is to understand how to impute simple parameters, and you are good to go. Now, let me show you where this money is, why we are motivated every blessed day. Look at this. This market actually laid down so much money for everybody to come and take a share of. That I made money today does not stop anyone else from making money. No, there are some people who might even make more. Why? Because the market has enough liquidity. What is liquidity? The reason why crypto market is so powerful that you cannot exhaust the power and the miracle it holds in revolutionizing and changing people's financial life is because in all over the world, people who invest, who come into this particular space, who make up this market, are a force to be reckoned with. And that is why you can see that today alone, under 24 hours, up to $147.20 billion came into this particular market. And what do you think it is? So when you come and you made $1,000 in a day, or $2,000 in a day, or $3,000 in a day, it's like you used a spoon to fetch water in ocean. We have not scratched the market. And that is why we are boiling. We can't wait. I can't wait to experience the bull run of 2025. A lot of things has already happened. You are going to, tonight's training, if you pay attention carefully, you are going to remember, because I'm going to make reference to it later. This September we are entering, you are going to see what you have never seen in crypto space. You are going to see things. You're going to be seeing it. And when it starts to happen, we will show you results. But guess what? This training tonight is to carry everybody along. It's to carry everybody along. So how do you make the money? All you need to do is to come to this place where you see trade. When you come to trade, you will see there are different robots given to you to, leverage this market. Look at all these things are tools. They are all tools that you can use to take advantage of the crypto market. Look at this. If you look at this, you will see this is automated trading, meaning AI brain. You can see. Then also you have KOL brain, meaning that you can take advantage of this market using AI brain. That AI have the capacity to navigate the market and trade for you. This robot every day they keep fortifying it to deliver at the best. Meaning that you can trade this market on long, on spot trade, on spot. You can trade it on futures, and it will deliver profit for you even when you are sleeping. That is what it means. You can trade this market on autopilot using this amazing robot. You can also use what we call the synchro idea. Now, on the synchro trading, this is a place where you can follow the lead traders. You can follow the lead traders. You can copy their trade. But in this particular community, they show you how to use the best of the robots, and you make a lot of money. Look at this. You can also use what we call the signals. The robot supplies you with signals every blessed day, meaning that you can trade the spot signals the robot delivers, meaning that you can launch some of these coins on signals on spot and you make money. You can trade the market on long, meaning that every signal on this particular place is long signals, meaning that these coins are going up on long market. And once you launch it on long, you make money. So what does this thing tell you? It tells you that the robot provides you with an insight. And at this point, because market has been going up, there is no short signal. Look at it. That's how powerful it is. There is no short signals. What you can see is long signal. Look at this. When I check it on long, you can see the place shining green long. You will see that there are countable multiple coins. The robot has recommended for you to trade on long, and there is none on short. Why? Because the market is pouring. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And of course, because the idea of sport is that whatever you will only increase when the market. So if I click on the manual, you will see also there are different AI robots that you can use to trade this particular market. Now, when you look at this place, you can see AI DCA Pro on spot. You can see AI DCA Pro on futures. You can see Martingale Spot. You can see Martingale Futures. You can see AI DCA Spot, and you can see AI DCA Futures. You can see AI Grid Spot, and you will see AI Dual Grid Futures System main. These are different robots you can use to trade. For a lot of newbies who this is your first time, or maybe your first time in hearing anything about crypto market or how to trade or whatever, I want you to know that what we use here is that we use robots to trade the crypto financial market, and we make profit more than those that are trading crypto market by themselves in an exchanges. And that is why someone like me who did not have a prior knowledge about crypto can come here and crush over $3,000 in a single day. That is why you can see some of these coins here doing over. You can see some of the coins that are trading. You can see them. They are still trading over $100. You can see how profit line up. They have not closed. If I click on this place, you will see all the coins that are trading here. All of them. You will see it. That's how beautiful this particular robot is. Meaning that this robot helps you to close profit and drop the profit for you in your exchange. I've never seen anything like this. And so we keep proving that the best you can to launch this. If I click on this AI DCA Pro, it means I want to launch some coins. Now, this time around, we are ready to trade. And I click on SRP, Dodge, ADA. For example, I want to trade 3 coins. I'll click on confirm. It brings me to this place where it allows me to impute my parameters and also set my. It's very simple to set up. Right. We have an approach and also applies, including in our groups, and also apart from the one that the robot supplies for you through the signal ideas of the robot. So you see that if you're not taking advantage of this market, you are just, I don't know, maybe you don't like making money anyway, but I can assure you that you lack nothing. You lack everything is already given to you. So all you need to do is to set up your robot according to the recommendation through our strategy, and you click on launch, and the robot will enter the market and trade for you. So when you click on launch, you will see the coin will appear here. So when they are trading and is entering profit, once it reaches your take profit, the robot will close the market for you and drop the profit for you. That is how beautiful it works. That is how beautiful it works. So if you like, you can close some of the trade on profit. Like for example, this particular Dodge is at $100 and something, right? Let me just show you something. I can click on stop and it will stop, right? It will stop on profit. Look at this. It has stopped on profit. If I click on this stop, let me show you. The last thing here was Atom. And Atom is at $40. If I refresh it, you will see that this Dodge closed at 3.66% profit and is at $100 it closed. Now, I made up to 1,400, 1,300 before. Now, look at this. For those of us who started at the beginning, you can see that it has added up in my profit today, which means the profit today is $1,410. If they play, if they show. That is the beauty of this. So everything we show you is practical, right? So you understand that we don't manipulate anything here. The robot trades for us and helps us to make profit. All you need to do is to understand the strategies on how to trade the markets. So you can see, you can trade this market on futures, you can trade it on spot. Now, the spot was what I clicked before, and I want you to know that there is a difference between spot and futures. On the spot market, you only make money when the market is going up. But on spot market, we recommend that even if you have a little capital like $30, especially in this bull season, right, where you're going to see, market rallying up and creating all-time highs, you can be able to make a lot of money using a small capital. Yes, but that is not the benchmark. A small capital is not just that it is encouraged. The only thing is that even if you have a small capital, you can still start somewhere. You can still use the robot because it doesn't discriminate. There is no a specific target or a specific class of people that can use the robot. No, I was nobody, and today I have used this robot to do a lot of magic in this particular space. And then anyone listening to the sound of my voice can do even better. So you can use the spot market. If you have $1,000, $10,000, you can trade the spot market. So but it can allow a low capital person to start anywhere. So now you can use that. Then if I use these features, which is AIDCA Pro on features, I can also come and select different coins and launch the same coin. But at this time, the features are quite different because the robot wants me to what? To choose my direction. Meaning that if I say I want to go long, the robot will activate on a long trade, right? And trade for me. That is why you see that the profit I'm making is a long trade. Why? Because market is going up. I don't see any other way I can explain this thing better for you to understand it, but I believe it is clear enough. If I click it on short, it means that as this market is moving up like this, it is not going to stay up forever. There are points it will get to. Maybe the Ethereum touch $5,000, which probably I'm expecting it to do that before they break today, or probably tomorrow. When it touches that such high, it will retrace a bit. At the point of retracement, you can short the market. And when it is coming down, as these coins have done 15, 20% today, when they are coming back to 2%, 3%, 4%, you will still collect profit and stay on guard. That is the beauty. You can also use what we call indicator hedging, meaning that you can launch these coins both up and down, long and short.
All right, guys. So that's let's be patient. Mr. Chibike is coming back to this meeting to continue from where he stopped. Please make sure you don't leave the meeting. We are kicking off. We'll continue this meeting in the next 2 minutes.
All right. Sorry for the network disconnection. Of course, but we are making progress. I believe you have been getting value tonight. If you are getting value, let me see value on the comment section. Just write value on the comment section, all right? So we can proceed. I'm sharing my screen right away, so we can continue from where we stop. All right? So if you are getting value tonight, write value on the comment section. All right? All right, I can see a lot of value. Let's progress. Let's proceed. So now, from what I was explaining, you can choose to use auto indicator direction, right? Meaning that you are actually telling the robot that, oh, I don't know which way the market is going, but I want you to pick a direction for me. And the robot will scan the market and activate the direction that is more energetic in the market. And once the robot reaches your take profit, it will deliver you on profit. Now, if I go down to this place, I can also show you about the DCA spot and also DCA features. On this DCA spot and features, when you look at this BTC, you click on BTC. When you click on BTC, it brings you to a place where you can select the coins. When I click on, let's say I want to trade, and I has done 15% increase today. Wonderful. If I click on this, it brings me to this place where it allows me to impute the parameter, how much I want to use to trade this particular market here. And it comes to this place, it asks me to allocate the amount of money I want to use to trade and also my take profit. And I can decide to use take profit of 2%, 1%, 3%, or 4%, right? And once the market is going up in my favor, this earner will close at 4% profit and drop it for me. That is the beauty of it. Then I can also use what I call the what? These DCA features. Now on DCA features, this is actually a powerful robot that has actually helped me to leverage the market in a full momentum. Now, if I come to this place, let's say I want to trade on this Dodge, and I'll click on Dodge, and I choose to trade Dodge on long. I'll click Dodge on long. Now, look at this. This Dodge was the Dodge I shut down before when I was speaking. I used my hand to close it on profit, but ordinarily, I just wanted to prove to show us what this robot is doing. Ordinarily, it's supposed to close by itself because once it reaches the take profit, it will trigger by itself. But look at this. Let's say I want to launch it again. I'll just come here and I'll choose my leverage. With some of these things, everything will be shown to you on our strategy on how to do it. And I'll come to this place, make some few changes. And while making these few changes, just a little, so you see how easy it is to set up this robot and launch it. And I'll just, do some few things and I'm done. Like this thing that I did right now, I'm done in setting up. And I'll just click on launch. And once I click on launch, it said launch done. So you see how simple it is. I'll click on both. When I click on both, I'll scroll down. You'll see Dodge running. You can see it has already entered the market. It has already entered market. That's how it is. So when you come back to this place, you can choose another coin and introduce the coin into the market as well. And that's the beauty of it. So once it closes on profit, you come to this place and you collect your profit. You will see your profits here. All right? So that's how beautiful it is. So now at this point, what do? For you to make effective use of this robot, all you need to do is to make sure you join our private mentorship. How do you join our private mentorship? The only thing that qualifies you to our private mentorship is not the money you are going to pay. You are not going to pay any money. You don't pay a dime to join our private mentorships, neither the inner group or the 10K group. You don't pay a dime for it. Every training comes to you for free. The only thing you need to do is that you need to be ready to trade. How do you become ready to trade? You need to activate what we call UGAs. You guys in this environment is like a fuel. And every robot you can think of, whether this one or anyone, anywhere, will require gas to trade. That is the culture. Why? Because gas is like data. Gas is like Wi-Fi connections. No. Gas is like Wi-Fi connection, right? So all you need to do is to activate your gas. So once you activate your gas, you are good to go. So when you look at the price of this gas, you can see the one of $45, you can see the one of $95, you can see the one of $540, you can see the one of 1,700, you can see the one of 2,400, you can see the one of 3,750, you can see the one of 7,000 U gas. Now, every of this gas, once you get the gas of $45, you'll be giving $4,500, 4,500 U gas to trade, right? Meaning that you are not supposed to spend any dime apart from fueling your robot to start trading. You see, before I launched that particular coin that you see me launching, it took a percentage of gas to enter the market. But you see the kind of profit I crush, right? So that is the beauty of this robot. So now, when you get the gas of, we always advise you, whatever you do, don't go for the gas of $45. It's not for traders. Why? Because this robot has what we call TVIP. TVIP contributes to the speed of the robot in the market space, because what we deal with is a volatile environment. So you would also like the robot to enter the market and take charge. And that is why we always recommend that when you want to trade, if you can afford a higher VIP, higher TVIP, you can actually get your robot started on that note. But let's assume you are that broke, like you don't have anything, but you want to start from anywhere. You can start with TVIP 1, which is the $95 U gas. Now, if you get started with the $95 U gas, you will be added to our inner group mentorship. On this inner group is where you receive the strategy and guidelines on how to take advantage of this market and start trading, where you get different benefits of different trainings relating to crypto on how to take advantage of the bull season and so many other things that we offer in this environment to help you take advantage of this market. Then if you get the gas of 540 or the gas of 1,700 or 2,400 or 3,750 or 7,000, you'll be added to the what? You'll be added to our 10K group. Now, on this 10K group, that is where you enter. You will assess the strategy that is designed, that when you follow the strategy, you have the capacity to make at least, you can use the strategy to make at least $10,000 in the next 30 days. Let me shock yourself. If we take this thing to say, because we are doing this 10K challenge, and some people think it's a rocket science, let's look at this. On this profit level, right? You can see $2,400, 3,000 something dollar, that is over $5,000 already, right? Plus $2,000 another, that is over $7,000 already. Plus that is over $8,000 already. Now, when you add the small ones around it, that is over, I think it's up to $9,000 already. In how many days? In 4 days. In 4 days, guys. So that is what we are talking about the 10K strategy. So the 10K strategy allows you to actually aim for the highest, meaning that you can do magic in this particular market. And at this point that the bull market is coming, imagine what you are going to be doing. That is just it. So when you get access to the 10K group, you start to use the strategy and start to make money for yourself. All right? Then, but we recommend, if you want to put your robot at a good shape, right? These are for those who have the capacity. You can go for the TVIP 3 or TVIP 4 or TVIP 5 or TVIP 6. When you look at the kind of result I crush, I can assure you, I take advantage of this particular U gas. Why? Apart from giving me higher U gas to trade and not to worry for gas, it also allows me to enjoy a good speed level. And that is also a sweet thing on its own. So if you have the capacity to go for the TVIP 3, it is very, very important you do that. But I want to shock you. There is something happening, and I'm quite excited because of how things have been going so far in this particular season. Now look at this. Recently, our coach started the training that he has used in the past to help a lot of people achieve results. And the first batch, a lot of testimonies flowing in here and there. And of course, if you're in our different groups, be it on Telegram, on WhatsApp groups, you must have already seen how this particular side of the business is already going as well for others, how they are reporting on the kind of success they used to have. But you look at this. The second batch of this training is going to be starting very soon. The reason the second batch has not started is that we are looking at a level number of persons to get started with it. And of course, we are rounding up with this already because we are documenting everything and is about to kickstart the second batch of this. Now, if you have not gotten access to the CVIP3, now what does CVIP3 means? CVIP3 is a rank in this particular robot that allows you to enjoy a different part of this business that has the capacity to change your life as well. And of course, that is what our coach called the non-traders group, which is going to be opening your eyes to a different dimension that has helped him to enjoy a great significant amount of wealth. And of course, this also served as one of the ways that helped me to push up my capitals very well. Why? Because there are so many oil in this business. What do you need to do? Let me shock you with a secret about this CVIP3. If you look at the CVIP, the UGAS level, you can see that to get trading speed 3 will cost you $1,700. But for those who want to go for the CVIP3, let me shock you. You can get CVIP3 and you will get 197,000 UGAS. You can use it for your trading. You will get TVIP3, which is speed 3 robot. The same thing the TVIP will give you, the 17 will give you. And you will also get what we call the CVIP3, which will qualify you for the non-traders group as well. Isn't that powerful? Why? It's still running on a discount. How long will it last? I don't know. You may wake up tomorrow, you click on this place, everything will go back to normal. Meaning that it is the same amount of money you can use to get the normal TVIP, you used to get to the CVIP. So, but guess what? There is a lot of results flowing. What is my advice to you tonight? My advice is very simple. The result we show you is not to embarrass you, it's not to intimidate you. No, we show this result to help you understand that the same business which you spend your data to listen to people speaking to you via Zoom, which you may not even know one-on-one, also have the capacity to change your life, no matter where you are. Why? We are living in a technological age. Distance is not a barrier. All you need to do is to understand how things work here. Follow our teachings, follow our directions, and you will definitely position yourself to make a lot of money. And I'm telling you, you cannot sit down and watch anymore, because this is the right time to take advantage of this market. I want to share your story too. I want to share your story to the community as well. I want you to come up here and tell your stories of how much you have made. Why? Because here, people really make money. If we share everything, guy, you. But of course, all we urge you is to make sure you take advantage of what is given to you. Get your CVIP3 ready. Get your TVIP3, get TVIP4, TVIP5, TVIP6. Get it ready. Get your robot ready and take advantage of this market. For how many months now? For some of us who have joined us for a very long time, we have been saying this about the bull market, about the bull market, about the bull season, about crypto bull market. This time around is the time. Get yourself ready and prepare your capital and enter the market and leverage on the market. And I assure you, you're going to do amazingly well. And from here, of course, before I round up, let me show you something. Now you can see another one has closed again. How much is here now? $1,646, which it was around 2,000 what? 28,000 before. This time around is 29,100 something already. Are you seeing it? They play, they show. And at this point, I want to close this training by telling you that all you need to do is to get to work. All you need to do is to go through this particular information and understand how we do this, and you will be able to make a lot of progress. Get yourself ready, get your CVIP ready, get your yogas ready, and take advantage of this market. Thank you so much for listening to me tonight. And I must tell you that you still remain the best because you decide to learn. All right. Thank you very, very much. So tonight, I think we're going to be, let me just take some few questions before we round it up. All right. Before we call it a night, let me just take some few questions. All right. Of course, people saying value, value, it means people were getting value. So if you have a few questions, if you have any question at all, you can just send it to the group. I'll just take like about 5 questions to 10 questions and we'll call it a day. All right. So that I can be able to enter the market and crush some more profit before the time goes. All right. If you have your questions, you can just, let me know in the comment section. Somebody say when trade is on limit order, go to your inner group, go to the group you belong to. All these things are already answered there. Just go there and view the information, go through the information very well, and you get the answer there. All right. Somebody say, what's your advice for us newbies? What have you been understanding from the training I've been doing? The advice is get into the market and make money. All right. So from here, I think I will be drawing this curtain tonight. So always make sure you join us on this particular training, and you will definitely make a lot of progress. Thank you so much. I really love each and every one of you. Thank you, and go into the market and make money. That is my advice.